Alright. Good morning, everyone. So, things should be working. Hopefully we run into fewer errors than yesterday, where Witcher crashed a couple times. Get our usual audio checks out of the way as Witcher's starting up. Crashed a couple times. Audio's good. I have hit the button for Witcher to start up. It should be coming online. If it is, it's taking a minute. It says it's running. Oh, here it comes. Go to our main live. And then I'll just minimize Steam again. Okay, so I wanted to get back into Witcher because yesterday kind of ended on a bit of a sour note. The game crashed as we were going to do one of the last treasure hunts that we're level appropriate for.
Led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
One of the last treasure hunts that we're level appropriate for is what we're going to end up doing, and then it should be off to Kaer Morhen. Because we're a couple levels below where I want to be. I would really wanted to get like the higher level Witcher gear. But yeah, we're kind of stuck on level 27. And I don't really see that changing. So now we just have to find the last little treasure things, and then it's off to Kaer Morhen. Fuck. Okay, I guess we gotta go and fight Dodger again. The audio stopped there. That was unnerving.
What? Eat, you goulash of neck.
Wait, do we have to? Yes, because the marker's there. We're in here. It's okay.
Possess much onion.
If you want to see my commentary on these guys, check out the last stream. I'm not rehashing everything again. These guys get kind of loud. Well, Jesse's the first one down this time. Oh, Dodger might end up being the last one standing. Good job, Dodger. They were YouTubers back in the day, and I believe moved on to become Twitch streamers, at least a little bit. I forget their full history. I was never a big watcher of their content. Then again, every day there is like 100 years worth of content being made. You can only watch so much of it. Okay, we beat them, we got the diagrams, quick save. Quests. There was one last treasure hunt. Was there? Could do that. Maybe after this we were going to Kaer Morhen? Because, I mean, the other one's a level 34. And we should probably hold off on those. And you've just got Master Armorers, Land from Far Away, and even that's down at Kaer Morhen. So, yeah, we can go and check out Master Armorers. I don't even need to mark that quest to know where that is. What is up here? Is that a place of power? Yep, place of power. Let's go get a skill point.
Magic. A place of power.
Abilities. Not that we particularly need them at the moment, but
Faster.
more the better. Whoever designed the pathing in this game either needs to get applauded or slapped. Oh god, Roach, what are you doing? Oh god, Roach.
Move it.
His whole back half was just hovering. I have never seen that shit before. That was something else. That was... Ooh. Okay. World map. One more time to Velen. We need to end up at the castle village.
His long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse. So we took Uma to the home of the
While we're
world's
here, we can even
greatest
dump
specialist on dark
we can even
spells,
dump our inventory into
to
the
Witcher's
stash.
fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Because gods know we have plenty of leather that's just bogging us down. Could probably also get rid of some of the trophies we have for Roach, but
did I do to deserve your company?
Has it been long enough?
Geralt, good of you to come by. What can I do for you?
My armor coming along all right?
It's ready. I've reinforced the joints and bathed it in acid, as my clan's tradition demands.
Thanks. How much do I owe you?
Oh, please. I'd not be here if it weren't for you. It's a gift, in thanks for what you did. Take it, and may it serve you well.
Thanks. And you take care.
Witch Hunter's armor. Now, how good is it? Shit, that actually ain't bad. I was expecting like, you know, it'll be okay. Ends up being like one of the best armors, or better than our current armor stuff. Do I have alchemy crafting? Not the boots, not the chest armor. No. Swords. Forgotten Woven. Kind of interesting. Woven Superior is level 29. Superior. Yeah, we don't have. Do we have like any of the Superior Woven? Enhanced Woven, which is what we've got now. Master Crafted Woven, which is level 34. If that's level 34, that makes me think that Superior Woven we might actually be able to get. We just need to find it. It might just be the swords that we can't use yet. Death, Witcher's Silver, Tiger, Black Unicorn, transfer that, potions and stuff, can't really get rid of, food and drink. Okay. Alright, we were supposed to get nails and stuff for, the boat guy, the one at, with the Giant's Island. Never quite found, the cloth for that. Ashes. Move over the goat hides. Old bear hides are giving us 4 weight. Horse hides are a bit away. Goat hides. It's just books and papers, We have 7 copies of Gonzelle de Verx for Seo. Another 7 of Care for Your Sword. The Wild Hunt. Are any of these have weight? No, none of these have weight. That's good, because we have way too much of them. we've just got enhanced. Honestly, I should probably repair my stuff before I head off to I'll throw the tamer in there as well, because the tamer looks like a witcher's sword, so I'm just gonna toss it in.
Folk don't object to your white mug.
Oi, Geralt. How's the armor performing? Here to order another?
Wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Parchment. Couple diagrams. Crafting, repair. Repair are equipped.
So long.
Now we got that done. We will be off to Kaer Morhen. Yeah, sure. Why don't we look for Eskel
His
first?
long search for Ciri led Geralt to conclude that Uma, the ugliest man alive and the victim of a curse, was the key to finding the young woman. Geralt needed to lift the curse, so he took Uma to the home of the world's greatest specialist on dark spells, to the Witcher's fortress of Kaer Morhen.
Must be Eskel's prince. No one else has left the keep recently.
Rib leaf. Not particularly useful to us. Glow ball. Also not useful. Follow the little red footprints of his horse. Oh, there's a track. Something moving around over there. Travel off the path. I want to loot the thing that's under it, thank you. Scorpion! Hello, girl, boy, horse.
Footprints. And hoofprints. A goat. Interesting. Eskel made camp here. Looks like he planned to stay outside a while. Rocks. Tracks end here. Great. Could try to follow my nose. Can't smell Eskel, but there is the goat. Just gotta find a sample of its scent. Bits of bark. Looks like Eskel's goat rubbed against this tree. A clump of goat hair. Ugh, the stench.
Following the goat's trail, the goat's trail, the goat's trail, following the goat's
Eskel's tracks. The nose knows.
to bait a forktail. Little bleeder.
Didn't tie itself to this stake.
Supposed to be forktail bait. Guess it works for witchers as well.
As for forktails, bait them thusly. Pound a stake in the soil, bind a goat to it, then hide ye in near to shrubbery post haste.
Brother Adalbert's Bestiary, page 82. See your memories back in full, and sharp as ever in spite of your years.
You're as old as I am, wise guy. Don't let the gray hair fool you.
Good to finally see you again.
You too. How are things?
Same old, same old. Another day, another drowner.
That it?
I'm a simple witcher, Wolf. Don't fight dragons, don't fraternize with kings, and don't sleep with sorceresses. Unlike some.
Option one, maybe?
Fame's not all it's made out to be. Consider myself lucky if I were you.
You're right. Takes a lot of champagne to wash down all that caviar. That is tough going. Hear that?
More like
Incoming.
all the intrigue.
There it is.
I see it.
Picked a bad day to leave its nest.
Big bastard!
We can handle this.
You're slow, John. Damn it! It's taking off! Hit the wings!
Eskel, are you sure you didn't want to do anything there?
Foul, overgrown reptiles. Hate it when they do that. Might have saved us some trouble.
Bleeding heavily.
From an artery. Blood's light colored. Can't fly much further.
Not scared to leave the horse down below? Forktail could decide to have at him.
Scorpion's a warhorse. A purebred Kedwenny. He'll be fine. Have I told you how I got him?
No, don't think so.
Saved this lost knight once. You know, woods, dark, wolves, the standard. Told him, give me what you find at home and all that. No kid this time, but his mare had just foaled.
Eskel and Scorpion, bound by fate. An enchanting tale landed here.
Not very gracefully. Look at the tracks. We broke its wing, I think. The old hen, she cackled. She cackled on the fence. The old hen, she cackled. And she ain't cackled since.
Fled to its lair, looks like.
Good. Means it's done fleeing. Gonna make a stand.
Dead goat. Always gotta look at the other paths and the behind you things. 'Cause sometimes the devs like to hide a sneaky chest. Flawless victory.
All right, let's collect the spinal fluid and get out of here. Cut into its back, just below the skull.
Yen tell you why she wants this?
Mean you don't know? And that, doesn't bug you?
No, it doesn't. I trust her.
And they say people learn from their mistakes.
What was that?
Nothing, nothing.
Great. Let's go.
Arguing about it's not going to fix anything. Get the job done, keep moving. Is there anything tucked away in a corner of the... Ugh, excuse me.
Hey, what do you say to a little race? Maybe see who's faster, Roach or Scorpion. And who's the better rider.
Not really a challenge, because I could beat you riding a lame sow. But why not?
You're a lame sow yourself. First to Kaer Morhen wins!
And we ride! I can take out half a herd of deer in the process. Come on, Roach, you got the stamina for this. Hey, you just want me to slow down so you can win.
Hey there. Finally. Took you a while.
Saddle kept sliding.
Mm-hmm. Not a crappy show dancer out there who doesn't blame her shoes.
You're a fucking show dancer. But one who's damn good on horseback. Didn't wager anything, but can't help thinking you deserve a prize.
Since you insist.
Here. Use it wisely.
Some experience, okay. I like experience. Some boots. I don't know what the other item is. Hangman's Venom. Ooh, got a chunk of experience. Was that a level up that I heard? Nope, not quite yet. I think we got the Maribor sword. Think. Isn't there a thing? If it was anywhere, it would be down there. Hang on. I want to see. Where would Yen have absolutely yeeted a bed? Because I remember there was a reference to, like, her blasting it out of a window. The main keep of Kaer Morhen. Mandrake root. Rib leaf. And that looks like a shattered bed.
Triss's earring. Good thing I found it. Get it back to Triss.
Well, we finally figured out where the bed crashed. The Kaer Morhen Keep.
Look at the fire. Now look here. Pupils functioning normally.
There's Eskel with a vampire corpse.
Leaking again. Damn it.
Pretty, isn't it?
Impressive specimen.
A month of tracking, stalking. But I finally dropped the son of a bitch.
Congratulations. Can't help wondering, though. Why'd you keep the corpse? Aim to stuff it? Hang it above the mantle?
Not a bad idea. Gotta finish the autopsy first, though. This one was quicker than most. Quicker and stronger. Want to examine it thoroughly.
Mind if I have a look?
Want to do the honors?
No thanks. You cut. I'll grab a bite to eat.
Of course.
Nice claws. 15 inches, I'd say.
They grow its whole life. This one was about 110 years old.
Pretty muscular legs. Calves and feet especially.
Let me tell you, this sucker was fast. 1 second here, there the next. Always in the shadows. Could barely see it.
So how'd you take it down?
Long story. Tell you another time.
Let's examine its head.
Long whiskers. Protruding frontal lobe, but that's normal. Long ears. And an earring.
Seen that before. Some of them like shiny objects, like magpies.
And in the maw, yellow dull teeth. Missing its upper front teeth. Lower incisors.
Clearly not a flosser. Fine, let's move on. Open its gut. So, anything interesting?
Bits of undigested food. A few decades worth, looks like. Human hair, a belt buckle, a few coppers, and a gold ring. Want to give it to Yennefer? Ought to be as good as new once you polish it a bit.
No thanks. She only wears silver.
That's her loss. Rest is perfectly normal, except for its gnarled liver. Seems like I had a penchant for the blood of drunkards.
Didn't we kill one like that? Are we sure it's not the same one?
Think I've seen enough for now. This was an old one. Experienced.
It'd be nice to figure out a way to determine a catacan's age based on its tracks. Avoid running across one like this unprepared.
It would, I agree. But later. See you, Eskel.
And then Lambert wants to go to the Circle of Elements.
Look at the fire.
Yennefer. There's so much stuff in here. You know, I saw some people reviewing Kaer Morhen's design as a general castle, and though there are some impractical bits...
God damn it, you piece of shit!
Uh-oh.
Kaer Morhen is a remarkably nice-looking castle. Hi, Yen. How's it going?
Damned crystal!
You decide to blow us up?
Geralt, I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood for jests.
What's eating you?
Let me think. That was the third crystal to explode. It's been a week, and Lambert's still not done what I've asked. Vesemir spitefully insists on repairing the wall just beneath my window and starts hammering at the crack of dawn, while Eskel seems to have gone mushroom picking, not forktail hunting.
The guys. Well, they're not exactly happy with you.
Why is that?
Because you aren't willing to say what you're planning. You're treating them like pages, not including them. Us, actually, because I feel that way too.
I shall explain everything when the time is right. First, we must finish our preparations.
Fine. What do I do?
Firstly, help Eskel and Lambert. One was supposed to get me forktail spinal fluid, the other was to fortify the phylactery with elemental power. I've yet to see anything from either of them.
Already helped Eskel. I can check on Lambert. Anything else?
Yes. There's one other trifling matter. As you saw, my megascope's acting up, in rather spectacular fashion. I'm certain there's an energy source nearby, generating disturbances, making the crystals malfunction. We must find it and neutralize it. Quickly, I must contact someone. It's urgent.
Who you plan to contact? Or is that a secret too?
No secret at all. Ida Emian. Remember her?
How could I forget? Member of the Lodge, Elven Sage.
Exactly, a sage. As the name suggests, she should know a great deal. I'd like to ask her for advice about Uma. Satisfied?
Your sorceress friends, the sage and not-so-sage, they've let me down before. But if we gotta, we gotta.
If only you'd been this cautious with all of them. But no matter. Thank you for your permission.
All right. How do I find the source?
Use this Potest Acquisitor.
Yennefer just
Potest,
inventing random things.
Potest Acquisitor? Sounds fancy. Complicated.
Yet it's ever so simple. Grasp it firmly, move it around, and the louder it squeals, the closer you are. Spare me your juvenile wit, please. Well, what are you waiting for?
Ah,
One more thing. Thank you, Geralt.
new quest item.
Nothing here.
Might as well have the item out. Go around the castle looking for whatever's causing it. Oh, we're picking up something.
Oh, got a signal. Signal's growing stronger.
So, Yennefer found a volunteer to walk around with that chirping stick after all.
Shh. Getting warmer. Warmer. Hot. Our journey just never took off.
Dimeridium?
Disturbance is coming from there. What's in these crates?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert made them.
No wonder the megascope doesn't work. All right, gotta get him out of here.
I can do that. Rather you not make a mess of my shelves. Just keep an eye on Uma.
Yes, Uncle Vesemir. How goes it? Vesemir's not working you too hard, I hope. Thought so.
All done. You can go. Now, let's check your conditioned reflexes.
Are those notes? Not anything I can read, okay.
Look at the fire. Now look here. Pupils functioning normally.
And I guess now we just go and tell Yennefer that that's been done. Up and up and up and away we go. This can be one of the funniest places to die, because if you're not careful and you accidentally go over the edge, you will die from fall damage.
Thank you. Seems to be working now. What was it?
Dimeridium bombs. Lambert left them by the beds.
I suppose he had no idea they could interfere with my megascope?
You know, Lambert's not exactly an expert on megascopes, so...
Please. Lambert is mean, not stupid. Enough. Ready for this conversation?
Sure you want me here? Members of the Lodge don't let just anyone in on their secrets, or so I've heard.
Consider it a token of our trust. Now let's begin. And Geralt, behave, please.
Didn't you just say you trust me?
Stop twisting my words.
Kedmil Yennefer at Vengerberg. Gwynblade?
Kedmil and Severn.
Why have you summoned me?
We've come up against a curse. One we must lift. It was uttered in a dialect of Elder speech unfamiliar to me.
I see. The words of the curse?
Vafel Elaine, Kedmil Foli, Gledev Dawn Eptenid, Bondro Isne Iacus.
Take it you've heard the words before.
Yes. In legends. Of the kind that do not end happily.
Can you help us with the curse?
To a degree. Agnes de Glanville's incantation, combined with Elder's triangle, inverted, of course. They are your only possible recourse. But I cannot guarantee that even they will suffice.
Thank you, Severn. Vafel.
That does not conclude our conversation.
What more?
What is it?
The time of the white frost and white light is nigh.
And the world will perish amidst ice. I know Ithleen's prophecy.
I don't doubt you know it. But do you understand it? The Elder Blood can initiate the final age. the time of the end. Or stop it. Remember this, Gwynblade. For you will be the one to determine if the seed bursts into flames.
All in all, interesting conversation. What now?
Finish whatever it was you and the boys were planning to do. Then we'll begin.
We are now level 28. Got a nice hefty chunk of experience there. One level closer to being able to use the superior woven kit. So, Lambert.
Pulse weak.
What's this? Brewing potions?
No. Booze from potato peels.
For my welcome back feast?
Vodka!
Actually, more like my farewell feast. Haven't heard? Madame Sorceress has requested I fortify the phylactery with power from the Circle of Elements. Says it's essential to lifting the curse from that monstrosity of yours.
Realize that monstrosity, as you put it, might be Ciri?
Yeah, I heard.
Mind showing a bit of sympathy?
I call him like I see him. That's how I am.
Blunter than a butter knife.
Know what? Never mind. Not gonna argue with you.
Right, no time to lose. The monstrosity awaits.
Lambert.
Oh, sorry. The potential Cirilla.
Don't sound too thrilled about all this.
I'm not. You know the trek to the Circle's no walk in the park. In more ways than one.
Let me go with you.
Well, might have more spring in my step with the famous white wolf at my side. So, you ready?
No reason to wait. Let's go.
Oh, meant to tell you. Can't get to the Circle through the mountains. Rockslide blocked the pass last spring.
So we approach from the pond side, like when we did the trial of the medallion?
Exactly. Remember the way?
Not easily forgotten that.
He who returns with his medallion will prove himself worthy and may set off on the path.
Vesemir ever hear you impersonate him?
Yeah. Old man can't stand it.
Savola's breach. Still haven't patched it up?
Vesemir'd like to. Doesn't bother me, though. Not expecting anyone to lay siege, and this way I got a shortcut to the pond.
Shame those Salamandra assassins didn't punch a few more holes in our walls.
Or finish the job and reduce these ruins to rubble.
Kaer Morhen is such a nice castle.
Been thinking. We gonna swim across the pond?
No, I got a boat moored there. You know, for fishing.
Wow. Never took you for the fishing type.
I use bombs. I drop them in and scoop up whatever floats to the surface.
That makes sense.
It's also actually pretty smart. Provided the bomb doesn't scare the fish off first. But I mean... I wonder if that tenderizes the fish well. Well, Wolf got scared and ran away.
Nice shot. Hunting's almost a diversion with that gift. Gotta get me one.
Bad bird person.
Well, color me impressed. Where'd you learn them tricks?
It's an art. Learned it from this old master down in Zerrikania.
Save that tale for your next sorceress.
Gather up all the broken bits. I mean, we're basically at the point where we don't really need any more monster bits anymore. But it's still nice to have them just in case.
Tell me about Vesemir. Things any better between you?
Seems so. Old man's dropped the moralizing, and I try not to piss him off too often.
Mm-hmm. Working out well?
Moderately. Castle's pretty big. Easy to stay out of each other's way.
That's a puffball.
Damn it! Moored it right here, I swear.
Line must have come loose.
Really? Here I thought the boat untied itself to go for a jaunt on its own. Damn it. In this fog, we'll never...
There a storm before I arrived?
Let me think. Yeah, 5 days passed.
Wind must have grabbed the sail, tugged the boat off its mooring. Boat drifted into the bushes.
Find the boat. Red moss. Well, that's something.
Water hag.
Great. Last thing we needed. Cave entrance is just opposite, see it? Gotta sail across the pond, go through the cave, climb Troll's Head, and we're there.
Doesn't seem like such an ordeal now, does it?
No. Still gives me the shivers, though. You know only 2 boys returned from my group?
You were the ones who ran into old Spear Tip in the caverns, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's still gnawing at you?
Gnawing? No. Straight old pisses me off. What the fuck was that trial for? Most who returned from the Circle of Elements died within a year in some swamp, hunting drowners for Crown 30 a head. So exactly what was the point?
Ought to ask Vesemir.
Oh, I have. Many times. Believe you me.
Let's go. Jump in the boat.
All right. I'm taking the tiller, though.
Because?
'Cause it's my boat, not up for discussion.
Fair enough. He who owns the boat steers the boat.
this boat yourself?
Yeah. Something you don't like about it?
Besides the water up to our ankles? Nothing.
Quit whining. It'll make it across the lake.
Provided we don't smash into something first. Barely see the tip of my nose.
Sailing, sailing across the foggy
Fog's
lake.
thick as curdled milk.
Never took you for a poet.
Oh, but I am one. Want to hear a limerick?
Sure.
Lambert, Lambert, what a prick.
Not bad.
Fall off a bit. Sails fluttering.
Don't teach your grandma to suck eggs.
Ooh, bunch of bears.
Right, almost there. Ready for the caverns?
Almost. Before we go inside.
Ugh, drink a dose of cat, I know. Any more words of wisdom? Like, step softly or you'll wake old Spear Tip?
Old Spear Tip's still down there?
Yeah, he is. Unless he's done us a favor and killed over on his own. Could come at us at any moment.
How'd the rhyme go? Old Spear Tip's a deep sleeper.
Wake him up and you'll sleep deeper. Come on.
Hear that? Sounds like a kid.
You know this valley's uninhabited except for us. It's gotta be an illusion.
What if it's not?
Whatever you want to do.
You know it's not an illusion.
We'll investigate, just in case.
You know, Vesemir's right. You do poke the damn hive, almost always. Fine. Let's go.
The thing about monsters, though, is if you just leave them be, they're going to stay there, and they're going to get bigger. So find them, and take care of them, and then they won't be there to bother you anymore.
Hey, little guy. It's all right. You're safe now.
No! No!
Fine. Consider yourself vindicated. You were right.
Well, well, what do you know?
We can talk about that later. Got the foglets to take care of now.
Stench.
Kinda surprised you got that hit off. Why, Lambert, you feel like doing any actual damage? Shit. Ow! Oh shit. Whew.
An illusion. Who would have thunk?
You're not gonna let this drop anytime soon, are you?
No, I will not. In fact, whole world should hear about the time the famed Geralt of Rivia was duped like a child. Think we ought to get Dandelion to write a ballad about it. How's that sound?
Dandelion should sing about you instead. Lambert, the smart-ass witcher.
Better that than naive. Smartasses live longer.
Changing subjects. Did I see right? Was that boy?
Yeah, one of ours. Must have drowned during his trial. Foglets remembered his voice and appearance.
Charming. Let's get out of here.
Needn't ask me twice. In fact, I didn't even want to come here.
Lambert, enough.
See, that's why you gotta deal with monsters. If it was since their time during the trials, that's like 100 years that these things have just chilled. You're gonna let some monsters just chill in your lake for 100 years and not do anything about it? Really? The final trial. A treasure chest or something. Spark, runestone.
Bones. Pulverized.
Mm-hmm. Old Speartip's never been kind to guests.
Shit. Too damn high.
Not if I give you a boost. Remember? Part of the trials.
A witcher is a lone hunter.
But even a lone hunter can use a helping hand sometimes. Vesemir.
Ready? Oh, you fat fuck.
1, 2, 3. You're no feather either. Come on, let's go.
Wall looks a little shaky. Hard, maybe?
Mm-hmm. And awake old spear tip?
What? You afraid?
No, I just think before I act. We need to be quiet. I could do without a warm welcome from old spear tip. I'm not stomping like that.
Relax. I slipped.
A sword called Wolf. A steel sword. Armor piercing and bonus gold.
Something tells me he's not gonna like this. Ah!
What?
Something fell in my eye. Splinter, I think.
Hope it wasn't.
Let's actually take their advice and drink a potion of cat.
A broken mirror. That'd make you even nastier.
Ha ha.
I'm wondering where all this stuff goes. And it all dumps out the same spot. Okay, that's...
Place reeks of mold.
What did you expect? Scent of violets?
Ah, so soft and sweet, just sleep in there. Makes you want to make this moment last forever.
Ah, fuck it. Hiya, buddy. How's it going?
Element of surprise.
Couldn't care less. I'm up.
Ooh, I think that hurt.
You miss me?
That definitely hurt. And he bleeds.
You gonna live?
Probably.
Let's get out of here.
Wait. That's for Voltaire, you whore son.
Voltaire. Who's that?
Don't remember? Little guy. A scar on his chin right here.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
All we can do now. Never made it out of here. Let's go.
Is there anything hiding in here? There is. Diagram for negotiator. Oh, there's something else over here. Some Florins. Some Nilfgaardian stuff. And we're back under the night sky.
Good to be back above ground.
Mm-hmm. Still trouble ahead.
You mean the trolls? They're in for trouble, not us.
Don't know who you're trying to impress. Tough guy stuff's just not working on me.
Look who's talking. Vesemir told me about that job you did for those Nilfgaardians in Velen.
What? What are you doing? Killing monsters.
Good one.
Just came out that way. Come on.
That would be a reference to one of the trailers for the game. The one where Geralt goes absolutely ham on a bunch of guards.
Ha! See him shit and run soon as he saw us?
Mm-hmm. Never known a troll to do that.
And the troll retreats.
Witches is to walk no more. Stops. East Mountain. Trolley Mountain. Troll Mountain. Huh? Oh. Hi! This Troll Mountain.
You talk to these idiots.
Stay calm. We just want to get to the circle.
Witches is thing one say, thing two do, thing three do, sometime.
Enough! Out of my way, dimwits, or I'll grind you to gravel. Understand?
They understood all right. Congrats.
Run for the cave! Before they stone us to death!
Well, he deserved that, to be perfectly honest.
We walk throws. Yous goes no far more. Witches is understand it?
We understand it, but we still gotta get to the Circle of Elements.
Listen, but we trolls come know the witches say castle. Rocks lots there. Pretty rock.
Enjoying this little chat? Cause, it's not getting us anywhere.
I'm talking. Fact is, you know as much about negotiating as they do about grammar. We're not here to hurt you. We don't want to touch your rocks. Just let us pass.
Troll rock troll. Witches say strike no back. Just talky. Witcher, good? Over you. Witcher says monster kills. Trolls monsters. Yes, true is. No face make. We do go this. Use sharp backups leave here. Use pass. No agrees, we smash.
All right. We'll leave our swords here. Pick them up on the way back.
We want them know. Ick metal. Mouth stings.
You nuts?
Shut up and follow my lead.
Trolls might not be the smartest, but they are
think you might have
intelligent
missed your
monsters.
If I remember Pappy Vesemir's lessons correctly, Witchers kill monsters.
Your memory's shit. They only kill harmful monsters.
They threw stones at us, Geralt.
Whine about it to Eskel later.
Just a few steps more, and we're there.
Oh, that's some serious panting. Out of breath, out of shape.
Nah, just a bit hungover.
Been hitting the hooch with Eskel again?
No, been hitting it alone.
That's even worse. That's more to yourself.
Well, we made it.
Quite the
denying
view.
that. Damn. Beautiful view.
Must be if you noticed it.
Geralt, who do you take me for?
Let me think. A sourpuss?
Fair enough. But save the rest of your compliments for later. Let's get to work.
Remember how this circle works? Been a while since I activated my medallion here.
It's fine, old man. No need to make excuses. Light the torches and place the phylactery on the altar. I'll handle the rest. How'd it go? Water, then earth, then air?
phylactery's in place.
Then all we gotta do is wait. The container will absorb the power of the elements, while we catch a breather. So, how'd you deal with the trolls when you passed the trial of the medallion?
Let me think. Oh yeah, used Axie, but I only had to get past one troll. Other two were busy.
Yeah, useful sign, Axie. Saved my life a short while ago.
Yeah, Axie's useful and dangerous.
What makes you say that?
It tempts you to overuse it. Force a merchant to reduce his price, make an arrogant noble drink from the gutter. Teach someone to show you respect. Can become hard to resist.
I don't. Life's too short.
Tell me, you always been such a cynical bastard?
No. I was adorable before Vesemir brought me to Kaer Morhen.
We all went through it.
That's just it. Not everyone made it. Lots of boys died here. Boys taken against their will.
It was our destiny.
Destiny? Let me tell you about destiny. My dad was a drunk. He'd knock a few back, then beat me and Mom bloody. We prayed for his death every night. One day our prayers were almost answered. Dad lost his way coming home from the tavern, walked smack into a nest of neckers. But some witcher saved him. Know what he wanted in return?
Surprise.
Give me the first thing you see when you get home. My life. For the life of that prick? I say fuck that kind of destiny.
Know what? Let's get out of here.
Don't like what you're hearing, huh? Witchers shouldn't talk like that. Know what else you won't like? After the trial of the medallion, I rode straight home to thank my daddy for everything. Want to hear what I did to him?
Lambert, please.
Thought we were opening up, having an honest talk. But fine, let's continue pretending everything's just peachy. The road beckons, my good man. Our companions await.
Now, his father might have been an asshole. And
Need
that's
to get
fair.
our swords. Witcher with no swords like a man without an arm.
Sure thing, brother.
Witches is his sharp back club
Continue that
takes,
thought when the cutscene's
and
over.
home goes.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry. I don't need convincing. Come on, Geralt, let's go.
Even he thinks he's annoying.
Right. Let's get back.
After you, sir.
Spend the evening with the other Witchers. Yeah, we're a quarter of the way to level 29. So that thought I was going to have. Lambert's dad might have been a complete asshole. That's fair. But after Lambert got handed off to the Witcher, the Witchers turned Lambert into, like, the equivalent of a living weapon. Right? It's like someone going off to military boot camp. Granted, this military boot camp would be kind of on steroids, but all the same, like going off to military boot camp. And what you do with that power once you have it, that is not anyone's fault. That is your own fault. And Lambert took his and decided to be all the more of a raging asshole. I forget if he ever tells you what he did to his dad, but I imagine it wasn't good. It's not hard to imagine that it wasn't good. And there is no one that he has to blame for that except for himself. Meanwhile, we do have some treasure hunts that we could probably ride out and do. Oh yeah, that was probably the masterwork things, right? Gauntlets, boots, trousers. So, according to this, we should have the chest. Master crafted. Yeah, Superior Woven is level 29. And they're all about the same distance. Gotta navigate our way out of Kaer Morhen first. Run along the side of the river. Oops, wrong sign. And the bear goes down. With a couple bears. I'd rather avoid fighting them. Fighting bears gets really annoying after a while. bits and pieces. Water plant. Dwarven stuff. Pelts. Little red thing over there. Torharn. The superior woven boots. That's one more superior woven item down. Now we just swim our way out of the ravine. More drowned dead. Actually, I'm pretty sure that one's a respawn. Bears. Keep on running, keep on running. Do, do, do. Kaer Morhen has such jagged cliffs. God, even more bears. What the hell? A new marker for the iron mine.
An iron mine, depleted centuries ago. Might want to look around some.
I think there's a bear in the cave. Maybe not a bear? Maybe something else?
Something behind these roots.
I didn't even notice the Gwen wore off.
Damn it.
One of the only things I don't like about some of the elemental models is that you can really tell where some of the schemes are because the textures will stretch. The elementals look really great when they're standing still, but if you look close when they're doing one of the more dynamic movements, like that one, you can see under his armpit the stretching texture. New quest, the Witcher's Forge. Superior Woven Gauntlets. Wolf School. Witcher. Witcher Forge. Or are we not supposed to do this quest yet? Said the Witcher's Forge. Hang on. But no quest popped up. Do. I see. You're supposed to look for something. Something that we do not have. Of course, you're also supposed to be able to inspect the pedestal, but before we get too far, let's actually just like duck back in here real quick. See if we can't actually properly investigate the pedestal. Because it is weird that the quest kind of bugs out. Okay, we're gonna have to do it the long way then. I remember we had one other quest that was kind of wonky back in Skellige. Returning a doll or something to a guy. Iron mine. There's really not all that many places of interest in Kaer Morhen. Or rather, it seems like there's not supposed to be. But these quests will have you running all across the countryside. Here, is there anything in this little outcrop? Nope. Nothing here. Just a piece of a destroyed fort. Pass near the bastion. Bunch of random ass plants. Going to end up not being useful. Some harpies circling.
Ooh, a wolf head. I know this place. They held the first trials of the grasses here before they built the fortress. Might want to look around some.
Neckers.
Place where monster slayers were created, now infested with monsters. Near dripping with irony, mutations were carried out here. Nice acoustics. Screams must have carried far. For my saddle.
Fuck is that? A devourer? Really here? Ended up getting like 2 tapped there. One of them broke my shield, the other hit me at about the same time and killed me.
A wolf head? I know this place. They held the first trials of the grasses here before they built the fortress.
Oh, that wolf head.
Almost washed away. A few more decades and it'll be gone. Just like the Witchers. Might want to look around some. A place where monster slayers were created, now infested with monsters, dripping with irony. Tell me what you got.
Stabby stab. Good stabby stabs.
Mutations were carried out here. Nice acoustics. Its screams must have carried far.
Oh, wait, can you not? one down. Hey, the Necker survived that. Or a Necker survived that.
Table for mutations. Like our sad Albert, except even sadder. That smell, mutagens, makes me want to vomit despite the years. That smell, mutagens, makes me want to vomit despite the years.
Another sad Albert table. And we've got the superior woven trousers.
The lab. They brewed the potions. Poisons more like. Some contraption. Broken. Idea what this was for. Maybe that's for the better. A vat for seeping the herbs. I remember those teas they gave us.
Definitely not happy memories.
That smell. Mutagens. Makes me want to vomit despite the years.
Thought we were going to examine the red thing. Come on, Geralt, investigate the thing that I want you to investigate.
Prepared the herbs here. Corn lily, nightshade, wolfsbane, nature's finest.
Quests, secondary, land far away, treasure hunts. Find Osmond's notes. This is probably the one final thing that we could do before we advance the story a little bit more. Kind of surprised Roach didn't spook there. By the time we were mounting up, he was already like maximum fear level. Siege weaponry still resting in place. are back. Back in Kaer Morhen. Find Osmond's notes. Actually, there's a few things we can look for in Kaer Morhen. Fauna of the Northern Realms. I spy a little red book. A breakthrough. The experimental armor undeniably more durable than Wolf School standard. Much to discuss. New modifications to test. Damn shame. Chronicles from the end of the 10th century. Osmond suffered a severe head wound and never reached Novigrad. School's healer confirmed permanent damage had set in. His ability to speak and communicate was all but completely lost. With Reynolds and the diagram still missing, I will leave these notes here for historical value. It's the only value they have left.
Those notes I found at Kaer Morhen. Seems Reynolds' diagrams are the missing link. Should know enough to craft that armor now.
Forgotten stuff master crafted. And Grandmaster level. Items must be upgraded to Grandmaster level to unlock bonuses. Bonus increases by 7% for each piece of the set. well, with the Superior Wolven, which is the stuff that I want to upgrade to. We need to be level 29 for. Should be able to get most of the parts fairly easily. Oh, getting sucked into a quest.
Listen, everyone. All is in place. We may begin. Lambert, prepare the apparatuses. Esco, go.
Last I heard, my dear, I give the orders around here, not you.
I believe we made an agreement to seek to cure Uma my way.
I said we would help you, that's it. I don't know what you want to do with them, you haven't deigned to inform us, but it's not safe, is it? Just as I thought. Which is why I think we should first try another, less invasive method.
What's this method?
Derives from folk traditions. I've used it many times. In 1211, to lift the curse that held the Swan of Povis, for instance. I'll take Uma into the mountains.
What then? Will you howl at the moon together?
A bit of respect. You're not talking to Geralt.
No, we will not howl at the moon. I'll lay him down on a gravestone. Come midnight, I'll give him tea made of hemlock harvested from... But I don't see that I need to explain this to you.
In my opinion...
I know your opinion, but I'm not asking anyone's permission. I'm saying what will happen. I'll be back at dawn, with Uma, or whoever hides inside him.
Only this is no light curse. This is something far worse.
So, got the evening off. What do we do with it?
Vesemir mentioned some roof beams in the tower need replacing. Maybe we could see to that. Or we could have a drink.
Sounds a lot better than the beams.
Wouldn't mind a shot myself. Or two.
Nothing I can do. Been outvoted. Let's go.
Do as you will. But in a moment, Geralt and I must talk.
Ooh, sounds serious. Come on, Lambert. See you in a bit, Geralt.
Well, what's this conversation yet?
Something not quite right?
No, nothing. I just wanted to take you aside, without cluing the others into what we're up to.
Mm-hmm. And what are we up to?
Sneaking upstairs to make love.
Wow. You don't exactly mince words.
I'm too old to play the blushing bride. Unless you ask nicely. Shall we go? You can rejoin them afterwards. In an hour. Or two.
Why
or
not?
3.
I'll hold you to that.
One steamy scene before the end of stream. Geralt's swords in Yennefer's books. And a woven storm.
Well, well. Lovebirds decided to join us. Enjoy yourselves?
You heard the answer to that question, Lambert. Besides, not our business. Yen, we don't have glasses. You alright drinking from a mug?
I'd drink from an old boot tonight. Perhaps instead of getting crocked in deep glum, we could do some catching up.
Eskel, that catacan we cut up together. Tell us how you nabbed him.
A catacan? Oh ho ho. Dangerous horse sons, those.
Finicky, too. Specimen in question only went for young women from the upper classes.
That's like me.
We've no interest in your fantasies, Lambert. Whereas the vampire, even I'm curious to know how you managed.
My clan threw a masquerade ball for the city's notables to lure the vampire out of hiding. I was there too, disguised. Let me tell you, never had so much success with the ladies as I did that night.
What about the vampire?
I'd made a deal with this young alchemist. She really loaded up. Fish tech, vodka, magic mushrooms. Went out into the garden. Vampire found her and drank his fill. Fight was an afterthought.
A fairy tale on gluttony for modern times.
Alchemist come out of it all right?
Fine. Lost a bit of blood, I suppose. Hangover was the worst part. She drank nothing but pickle juice for the next month.
Yep, after doing some hard drugs and some hard liquor, yep.
What have you been up to, Lambert? Any interesting contracts before you set off in search of Caradon?
Yeah. Contract in Lan Exeter. Not to boast, but a pretty lucrative one.
Yeah. Kavir's were the gold's to be made. Know how much they pay there for a drowner?
Shush, I'm talking now. So this giant was giving him trouble. Attacking convoys, dragging folk off into the swamps.
And relieving himself on the highway, rendering it dreadfully slippery. You've built enough suspense. Get to the point.
Fine. Turned out it wasn't a giant. Just a fat forest troll. And a group of bandits were ambushing the convoys.
What did you do?
Killed the bandits to keep the road safe. Then I killed the troll. Needed its head to collect the bounty.
Yeah, fair enough, kind of, yeah.
Pragmatic as ever.
You could stand to show some of Lambert's expediency. Set ideals like justice for trolls aside, keep yourself out of poverty instead.
Knew the sorceress would see it my way.
Eventful times for me recently. Kings, dragons, conspiracies, and then I found Yen.
Yeah, we're thrilled for you. But why don't you tell us about Uma instead?
I suppose that
Long
would be the
story.
fun conversation.
I was on Ciri's trail. Went to Velen, Skellige, Novigrad, where Dandelion needed saving again.
He get caught plowing somebody he shouldn't have been.
Right. Speaking of old friends Novigrad and plowing, how's Triss?
Ooh.
Fuck off, Lambert.
Whoa, hit a sore spot, I guess.
Lambert, not funny.
Fine. Conversation turned serious? Let's talk. Yen, what do you plan to do with Uma?
I said I'd tell you tomorrow.
So tell us now. It's after midnight.
I'll subject him to the trial of grasses, but only—
You fucking what?
Mind your manners, Lambert.
Did you hear what—
Not gonna ask you again.
Sorry. Looking to turn him into a witcher?
Of course not. As I was about to say, I'll only apply the first half of the trial, because—
Because you want to watch him suffer?
Stop interrupting, or I will watch you suffer. To restore Uma's former appearance, we must first— how do I explain it? Imagine a lump of clay. In order to shape it, you must first moisten it, or it will crumble. The trial's initial part does just that. It opens the body to change, so to speak. Only then can the mutagens produce a Witcher.
What are the chances Uma will survive?
Not great, but we've no choice.
Unless Vesemir can do the trick with his hemlock.
Might be surprised. Old man knows his stuff.
Yeah, but I do. Not this, I don't think.
It'll be the first trial in years, decades.
I knew you'd be wary.
Wary? That's not the problem. Those secrets have been forgotten, and that's how they should stay.
I'd be the last to suggest you start producing hordes of witches.
You hardly need to. See, till now we had a great excuse not to take in apprentices. Seems we'll need to talk it over.
Maybe later. Who's up for another round?
Oh, I am. But we're all out of stuff to chew on. Geralt, mind raiding the kitchen?
Not at all.
Gentlemen, pleasure drinking with you. Lambert especially. But the hour is late. Don't stay up long. Tomorrow's an important day.
Didn't listen, did he?
They never do.
What are you talking about?
Samavilla contract Eskel got a while back. Good story.
Finish it in a minute. First, some more fuel.
Ooh, now that's a kick in the liver. What is it?
The Gauntlet. Equal parts spirit and white gull. What's that look about? Yen's gone to bed. Time for some serious drinking.
Damn straight. Pour us another. Bottoms up.
How hard of liquor is White Gull, actually? Cards.
How about a round of cards?
Why not? Playing for coin, though, right?
Why not?
Yeah, unless you'd rather play strip Gwent.
Maybe I'd finally come to understand what women see in you.
Compare your trouser snakes later. Pouch is on the table. What's with him?
Don't worry about it. Let's play.
Nilfgaard. Got some good stuff in here. Play the mysterious of. Okay, we've got Geralt. I'm gonna throw Geralt up and see how this pans out. Annoying. Now I can play Vesemir and even out the table a little bit. And then I think I'm going to play Dandelion. play Villain Trenton Merith. And he's passing. Ooh la la. Play Captain Galvin Roach. Galvin? No, Vernon Roach. I'm terrible with names. Don't judge me. And he's passing, which means that the only other card in his hand is a weather card.
Good game, Geralt. Especially that move with the...
Eskel. He doesn't need any praise, just pour.
So, what's this about a Samavilla?
Snared this peasant in her dance. Instead of being happy, he escaped with his life. Yoko fell head over heels in love. Wanted me to trap her. Turned him down. So he tried it on his own, with a fishing net. Bet you they're still dancing a mazurka in some fallow field.
Great story. With a moral, too.
Really? What's that?
Stay away from dangerous women.
Will you ever lay off, Yan?
Yeah, soon as I trust her.
You'd brave a fire for her. Whereas she plays you like a cheap fiddle. Way it's always been.
Listen to you two goddamn relationship experts. Neither of you's been with a sorceress.
For good reason.
Fine. Leave pretty boy alone before he gets grumpy. Already has that pouty look on his face. I can't stand it. Drink up, girl. To you and Yen. Happily ever after. Colder and up a nice giant's ass in here. Gentlemen, I shall return. Gotta go drain the dragon.
You and Lambert get along?
In a way. I've learned not to talk to him about certain things.
Guessing that's quite a list.
It is.
Hello, young'uns. Got your own little carnival going, eh? Alcohol, my good man, is a witcher's worst enemy.
Where did you dig up that bonnet?
Vesemir's trunk. The height of fashion in 1112. Old man probably put it on when he went courting. Or in the jargon of the time, wooing the damsels.
Men, a witcher's life is not all cards and liquor. It is toil. It is labor. No gurgling babes to wean for us. Nay, not for us.
All right. One Vesemir's enough. Take that off before you get it dirty. And pour.
Oh, I'll pour, Eskel. I'll pour. To the brim. Because without vodka, you're as stiff as a bookkeeper in a body cast.
I wanted to do the let's have some fun option, but it's getting late and I really need to wrap up stream, so we're just gonna go to sleep.
All right, guys. Bedtime.
Speak for yourself. Night's still young as I see it.
But we're not. And tomorrow's a big day.
Fine. Drinking with my mirror image is just no fun. At least it wasn't last time.
See? Even you can't stand yourself. Good night.
I do like that there's a call out that even Lambert can't stand himself. That's a fun one. What happened to Geralt's clothes? Or did he shuck them off for once because he's sleeping in Kaer Morhen and it's safe?
See, everyone's up and at 'em.
Take it you had a productive evening?
Yes. We talked about Uma till late.
So I guess you didn't get a chance to see to the beams in the tower.
No. But we'll, get to that, I promise. Right, Lambert?
You can give the boys a rap on the knuckles later. Let's get to work.
Vesemir, learn anything?
While you were out hunting forktails and playing with a megascope, I examined Uma. Notice one thing. At moments of, what's the term, relaxed consciousness, he behaves differently. While falling asleep, he'd pause, awake for an instant. Something different about his movements, his gaze then, but only for a moment. So I induced a trance, hypnotized it essentially. No effect at first, but as he dropped into deep lethargy, I heard something. A sigh or a moan. And it wasn't Uma's voice.
All right. I just don't get how that helps us.
Then keep silent. Thank you, Vesemir. And I apologize for what I said earlier. Have the boys told you what we plan to do?
Yes, don't like it one bit. But I suppose I have to trust you.
Thought we got rid of that table ages ago.
Must be 50 years since I last saw sad Albert.
Couldn't bear to part with it. Thought we might find a use for it one day. You know how old people are.
Sure. Every grandpa out there's got an attic full of torture devices.
You know, they are kind of collectible. You get a rack and carpenter's daughter, and that thing was shaped like a sawhorse.
Right. So what now?
We can begin. We need only brew the potions.
Wait. Why couldn't we
Do it earlier? Because the preparatory potions for the trial are strongly reactive. They must be administered immediately after they're brewed. Satisfied? Geralt, make the potions. Here are the formulae. Eskel, take a bottle of spirit.
No. After last night,
And disinfect the tools. Well, chop chop.
And brew the decoctions of the grasses. New
You don't
quest,
know who
Vafel
stabbed
Elaine.
Uma's body. How did you figure the proportions?
Performed a series of complex calculations. Extrapolated some data. Ran simulations.
Meaning you guessed.
The decoctions of the grasses. And we're not quite close to level 29 yet. Getting there.
Potions ready.
tools too.
Good. Vesemir?
Hookweed extract to deaden the pain. I know. Done this before.
Eskel, make the incisions in his veins. Insert the tubes. Geralt, place the potion vials in the feeders. the valves. It doesn't matter in which order.
The hookweed work?
If it hadn't, the pain would have sent him into shock, killed him.
So, everything's going smoothly.
No, but it's within known norms.
Administer the next potion.
I'd hoped I would never have to watch this again.
Why'd you keep the table then?
Geralt, next potion.
Because as we've seen, old things are sometimes useful. And we're not going the full process, we're just going phase 1.
O-E-C-K Finn.
What now?
Now we wait for the potions to do their work. Might take a day, might take more.
You need only wait. True. But I must maintain the stabilizing spell. Uma's body is not nearly as resilient as a young candidate witch's. Without this, Eskel, I'm sorry. Would you mind?
Getting some rags on it.
Poor Yen. Gonna have to manage for a day and a night.
I can't believe we're doing this.
Wiping vomit off the floor?
No, the trial. If that's Ciri in there, she could come out of this crippled, wrong in the head, just emotionless. Thought about that?
Of course I have. Thing is, we don't have a choice.
Not anymore, we don't. We rushed it. Should have started by...
Gentlemen, the floor's as clean as it'll ever be. And I need to be wiped down as well. No offense, but I'd rather Geralt did it.
Understood. I'd prefer that too.
If Yen's going to be there for a whole day, is she just going to not go to the bathroom either?
That normal?
Yes. Uma's body is disintegrating on the inside. Once that's complete, we'll need to reform it. Or he'll die. You witches were given mutagens. We will use spells.
Hey, Yen, you're dozing off.
No, I'm just resting my eyes.
Yeah, it's called sleeping.
Then do something to keep me awake.
Pinching's apparently effective.
Later, perhaps. For now, talk to me. Tell me a story.
Heard about the time Ciri and I went ice skating?
No, not that I recall.
The winter she trained here. A couple months in, she started complaining I was too harsh a teacher. Brushed it off at first, and she asked me to go skating with her. Didn't really want to. I'd never been before. But she insisted. As soon as we hit the ice, she started skating circles around me, hollering, "No, not like that. Footwork. One, then the other. Crossover. No, wrong. Break with the heel of your skate, not the toes." Needless to say, from then on...
He's awake. It's time. Time to lift the curse. Prepare the phylactery.
Here we go.
No!
Never severe. Keniatad, Nevid, Savi, Kowal, Arriva, Endir. No, I won't let you. Geralt, yellow flask, in my satchel.
Quiet. Listen.
Koal. Koal. Kaniatad.
Nevid severe. Kowal, Kaniatad. Nevid, Arriva, Endir. Geralt, the phylactery, open it. Canitod, Taran Anadir, Diz.
Hello, Avalok.
Avalok?
You know him?
Yes. An elf. An elf. A sage.
Where is Ciri?
The Isle of Mists. But it's not... She's not safe. The hunt.
Isle of Mists. Where is it?
Everywhere. And nowhere.
Listen, Sage. We didn't lift that curse to play riddles with you.
Elaine. Arwen. Siren.
In Skellige. Follow it into the mists. Hurry. Hurry. I tried to protect her. But the curse... The hunt... has not found the Isle as yet. 'Tis a matter of time. But if she leaves, they will detect her at once.
Enough, Geralt. He's not yet free of death's grip.
I'm going to get Ciri.
Hold up. Don't you think you owe us some answers? How do you know this Avalok? What's Ciri been doing with him?
Yennefer can tell you. Just keep an eye on him. He's not a friend.
Perhaps not, but Ciri apparently trusted him. We should at least take his words seriously. You heard what he said. Take Ciri from that Isle of Mists, and the hunt will pick up her trail immediately. What then?
We'll be waiting for them, swords in hand.
Yes. Time we, the hunted, became the hunters. Geralt will find Ciri and bring her here, and the hunt will follow. They'll expect to catch us by surprise, and they'll be sorely disappointed.
We plan to fight them. We five? In a crumbling castle?
Do we have a choice? Besides delaying the inevitable?
Pretty Boy could try to round up a few others who know how to swing a sword.
Or wield magic.
Fine. I'll get Ciri and recruit some allies. Bring everyone here. Got a few favors I can call in.
Any good-looking women in that batch?
Mm-hmm. Exclusively. And you? What do you plan to do?
I've Avalok to care for. He's certain to die without gentle, gradual magic treatment. There's hope if I help him. Not much, but better than naught.
The boys and I'll consider how we should greet our uninvited guests.
All right. Time I was on my way.
Good luck, Wolf, and give Cirilla our love.
We're going to be moving into the final acts of The Witcher 3. Quest completed. Fail Elaine. And we are just short. Talk to Emir Var Emrace. So we will do Monster Slayer next. We'll start doing some of the other things. We can probably get away with doing high stakes. That'll boost us up to level 29. We can get the superior Wolven gear. That's going to take some work to get all the bits and baubles needed to upgrade it. And then it's off to Skellige to bring Ciri home. Save game. Empty slot. Alright, that's going to do it for today's stream. A little longer on than I anticipated going, but is what it is. So here's the plan. Next week, I'm going to stream Tuesday morning as per usual. And then... let me just actually close Witcher 3 so I can get to my calendar. Yeah, I have Wednesday, Thursday off. So Tuesday morning stream, it's going to be kind of short. Might end up doing World of Tanks or something that we can just kind of get in real quick. Speaking of World of Tanks, there's going to be a free tank coming out this weekend, starting the 19th up until at least the 23rd. So, gotta log in and get that. But yeah, I don't know what we're going to do on Tuesday. And I got Wednesday, Thursday off, so... I'll have to see what the plans are for Christmas stuff. But I'll probably stream Thursday morning earlier than usual. And then I'm not quite sure. Yeah, I'm not quite sure where we go from there. Thursday's stream is probably when we're going to do more Witcher stuff. Maybe. Or because we did Witcher both days this week, I might end up doing Satisfactory or something. I'm not sure what games we'll end up playing. Like I said, I'm like running borderline burnout. So I don't really know. We'll see where the winds take us. But yeah, we finally got Avalok to come back. We got the curse broken. No more Uma. And soon it'll be off to find Ciri. So, take care, everyone. Stay safe, and have a wonderful Christmas. Ciao.